more of these cookies, Grandma. I've already eaten 2 dozen of them. I can't eat anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness it was just a dream. Oh. Hello everybody, my name is Opticality, and I have to build 10 Minecraft farms, and I'm only giving myself 24 hours to do all of them. Some of these are big, some of them are small, but they're all pretty nice, and I'm saving the very best one for last, so make sure you stay to the very end. It is currently 8:15 in the morning, so I will have until 8:15 tomorrow to build all 10 farms that I would like to build. I am planning on building a dye shop, and if you don't know, Minecraft dyes require so many different farms, and I don't really like building farms, so I decided why not just get them all out of the way in this one video. I'm not only going to be building dye farms though today. I'm going to be building a lot of different varieties of farms. But our first farm will take place with Mr. Voidbit all the way from Sweden. So this is why it is the first one, because for him in Sweden it is late at night. So I better get over there so he doesn't have to stay up too late, because apparently he has a big test going on tomorrow. So let's meet up with Voidbit and let's build a Wither Rose farm. Mr. Bit!
Yo, have you
Hello
seen
there,
my
hello
friend?
there.
Oh,
No, you made him angry. Oh shoot, this is not good.
yeah, well, one's dead.
Oh wow, you're a monster hunter.
Okay.
Congratulations. Are you ready to be building a Wither Rose farm?
Yeah, I've never done that before. I'm actually kind of scared I'll mess something up, but yeah.
This is my second time building one. Oh no, now I got a guy angry. This is gonna happen a lot of times, isn't it? But if we go through this exit portal up here,
Yeah.
I placed the materials that we need next to it right down
Oh,
here.
great.
I'm gonna put these wither skulls and full sand in there also. There we go. Oh, be very careful going in. Don't move when you go in.
Oh!
Well, the first step for this farm is the boring part. It's just that we have to cover this entire island with water so that
No.
Endermen don't spawn. Well, everyone, my recording messed up around this point for just like a minute, but this is what I did while the recording was messed up. Basically, just place a dirt right there, a mushroom on top of it, bone mealed it, and that destroyed the end gateway there. So now there is no way to go through the portal. Then Mr. Voidbit and I continued building the rest of the farm. And now that the farm is completed, it is time to spawn in the Wither. Uh-oh. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna place it like this. So I go boom, boom. Okay, this is so scary. I'm so scared.
I'm terrified and I'm not even doing it.
Okay, water.
That's good.
Okay, and then he'll do his explosion. That should be good. Oh, he definitely blew it.
Yeah.
Okay, got that. Destroy that.
Open the chicken thing.
Destroy that.
Be careful with the carpet. I think you insta-break it.
Okay, he's stuck in there.
That's good.
The chicken
is...
Why chicken?
Why
He's
would
not
he
even...
walk off? Should we make like the hole under the chicken deeper or something?
Just break out the area underneath here?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay, so now we need Endermen to spawn. So I think if we just go up to the AFK platform, it should work. I kind of was expecting more work to do, but...
Yeah, no, this went quick. We even had some errors.
Yeah, we did. It never can go smoothly.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's working. Oh, well, at least the Enderman.
So the Endermen are going there, and he's killing them. Yes, this is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that is a relief. All right, everybody. We finished the farm completely. It's pretty awesome. I really like it. It was a big heck of a thing to build. I died during it. I thought I lost a bunch of stuff, but it was just hidden under some islands and stuff. So I got all my stuff back, which is very nice. That would have put a wrench in my 24-hour idea. Might have made it a little bit more difficult. But let me show you guys how this farm works. So Enderman cannot spawn on the island they can only spawn on this platform. And when they spawn on this platform, they get mad at this endermite in here, and they go down this big hole down to here where the wither is at. And this wither, he is constantly targeting this chicken, and we had to dig out down to the void so that the chicken wouldn't go off this dang block. So now this wither is targeting at the chicken, but since it can't shoot the chicken, it's killing these endermen that fall down into the pipe instead, and they are getting us some wither roses. I've been AFK for like 5 minutes. I have not been AFK very long. I'm not gonna AFK right now because of the 24-hour challenge. I'll come back here and AFK a different time. But let's see how much we got in just that little bit of time that I've spent up on that platform. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. This is the hardest farm that I'm gonna have to be building today. Got it right out of the way at the very beginning, which is nice. The rest of them should be pretty smooth sailing, I'm hoping. All right, let's get rid of that dirt. Let's fly back to the overworld, and let's continue the next farm. All right, everyone, that is farm 1 out of 10 completed. And it's time for our next farm, which I'm going to do this room. And this is going to be so beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this room. Here's the materials that I have gathered for it. In this room, we are going to have 3 different farms, okay? This little room, not even past that sea lantern. This is going to be 3 different farms. We're going to have a bee farm, flower farms, and vine farms. So all of the 2 tall flowers we'll be able to farm in here, and all of the different vines and stuff you can just bone meal. And then obviously bees, which can get me honeycomb and honey bottles if I really wanted. Without further ado, let's get started on building this thing. All right, everybody, the room is completely done, and I love it. It's awesome. It's my favorite room of this entire bunker. Greg, I think we're ready to show it off. And I forgot to show you guys this earlier. This is the barrel where I'm going to keep my bone meal at to use the farms, and I just put like a bone meal on an armor stand in the flower pot, and it's kind of like a piece of paper in a cup. Kind of cool. But anyway, if I enter through here, look how beautiful this room is. I love it. It's so nice to chill out in here with all the bees. The bees are all in here. Something I learned from Azuma Void is if you put a fence gate in front of a beehive like that, then they cannot escape. They cannot get out. But if I open it, then there he comes. He can pop out, but he can go back in while it is still closed, and it's a one-way door. And their hives, once they fill up with honey, they will automatically be sheared by one of these dispensers. I'd need to fill them with shears still, and then all of the honeycomb will go into this chest. If I look at the redstone behind here, this comparator reads the beehive, and once it gets to a certain amount of redstone signal, it'll fire the dispenser, which will trigger the beehive, and I can put bottles in here or shears, whatever I feel like, but probably just shears. And then over here, this one's pretty simple. All I have to do is bone meal that, and I can get some drip leaves. Same with this one, just bone meal that one, get some pink petals. This one, just hold down bone meal on that one. I can get glow berries. This one I can bone meal. It'll automatically hit that dispenser, which will trigger that piston. So I can just hold bone meal right there, and I can get a bunch of these guys, the weeping vines. Very nice. And then the same thing with the twisting vines, just backwards. I don't know why it keeps breaking. That's really weird. Yeah, that's how those ones work. And then over here, this is just a system. If I put some of these vines in here, it'll automatically go into that composter and turn it into bone meal. And then next over here is my lichen farm. That's why it says like and subscribe. But it also doubles as a cocoa bean farm. So let me show you the lichen farm first. Turn it on with this lever. Hopefully it works. Yes, it does work. And then I just shear right here. Get a bunch of lichen. I can turn it off. And then if I get all of the lichen and I put the lichen back in here, I put cocoa bean right there instead, and then I turn it back on, I have to do this. Here we go. Yeah, nice. See, now I can get a bunch of cocoa beans like this. I can turn that back off now. Put those cocoa beans back into my barrel. I can switch that one from a lichen farm or a cocoa bean farm, whatever I need at the moment. And these ones are super simple. I put as many bone meal as I want into that barrel. Under here is just a hopper going into that one, and that's how I know this one's for this one, this one's for this one, this one's for this one. They all work exactly the same. If I just flip this lever, it'll just automatically bone meal the big flower and get me a bunch of these. And this one is super simple. All it is there is a sticky piston underneath this moss where the lever is, and it has an observer clock. When I pull the lever, it triggers the observer clock and then fires the dispenser a bunch of times. And there is some space back behind you. I probably should fill that in or else Chili will get mad at me. But anyway, that is this room completely done. I'm counting this as 3 different farms. The 4 flowers, all of this stuff as 1, and then all of this bee stuff as 1. But our next one is just going to be right next door into this room. And this one is going to be 2 farms on top of each other. First, up here, I'm going to build a bamboo farm, and the bamboo farm is going to serve as fuel for my farm down below, which will be a super smelter. I know it's not technically a farm, but I'm going to just say it is because I need one, and it's basically a farm, because it'll just be farming whatever I need smelted, you know? And it will use the bamboo as the fuel. It'll be pretty cool. It'll be cooler once I get it built, and I can actually show you what it looks like. So how about we jump into another time lapse, and let's build them. What the heck is going on with this chili? Oh. Alright, I finished my next farm, you all. Finished the super smelter and the bamboo farm. The bamboo all is going into this hopper minecart right here. So I've got a stack and a little bit so far. Here is the bamboo farm. The bamboo will grow, and then every like 10 minutes or so, my etho hopper clocks that are chained together will fire this flying machine, and they will sweep all of the bamboo. The way these hopper clocks work is that there is a bunch of items in these hoppers that are just going from one to the other, and when this redstone block is on top of the hopper, then it locks it, so only items are going from this one to this one until this one is full. Then this comparator won't be reading anything from this hopper anymore, and it will switch the redstone block over, and it will let 1 item from this hopper clock over here through, which I have 4 items in. This one is completely full. So every time this completely switches 4 different times, then this one will fire, switch this copper bulb, which will fire that observer and trigger the flying machine to go across. And the cool thing that me and Flea were talking about with the slime flying machine with the bamboo farm is when it goes over here and then immediately comes right back, all of the bamboo that is stuck on top of, like, sometimes the bamboo will be stuck on top of one of these chutes, and so when it comes back, it'll completely sweep it off and go onto here for this hopper minecart to pick it up and put it into this chest here. And the reason I have some hoppers right here is sometimes bamboo won't fall onto the grass. It will come back with the flying machine and it'll fall into this area and get caught by one of these hoppers. And sometimes I need a lot of bamboo because bamboo, when you use it as a fuel in a furnace, it goes so fast. So I built this machine over here. Let me show you. If I climb up over onto this side and I turn on this machine, it's not filled with any bone meal right now, but if it was, it would fire bone meal onto this bamboo, automatically grow it into the observer, and then it will be hit by the piston and be collected with a hopper minecart that's inside this block right here and go to the same area as the flying machine bamboo farm. So I'll have 2 different sources of bamboo, the quick one and then the one that will just passively run all of the time. And then here is the super smelter. It's pretty simple. All it is a bunch of furnaces with hoppers going in but the back and to the top, and then I have the fuel going on this side, which goes back and forth when I want it to and fills up the furnaces from the back, and then whatever I want to smelt will go over the top and do the same thing, just go back and forth. But I have not tested it yet. Once again, I want to test it on camera. So this hopper minecart should have some bamboo in it, and I brought some sand, but I want to make it into glass, so I'll put those into there. It'll go super fast. Once that's empty, I'll turn it on, and that will set the hopper minecarts free to go and dispense throughout the furnaces, and look at that, they're already going. But the thing with the bamboo is there's definitely not enough bamboo to do all of it, so I probably will have to use my super fast bamboo one to fill them all up. But let's see if we get some glass. There we go, it's already working nice. That's 2 more farms done. That's 6 of our 10 farms completed. Now we only have 4 more farms to go. So let's head over to my industrial district. I built a new portal to get to my industrial district super fast. It's just right over here from my base portal. If I go in here, then I will be directly into my industrial area. And in between episodes, I actually went to this villager breeder and I replaced all the glass with white glass. And same thing with this moss farm, which took forever to do all of the glass on here. But I haven't done this glass on the front yet because I have a design for this farm to make it look nicer because it's kind of a mess. It's a really complicated farm, but it works really well. And right now I just have the bone meal going into this chest and I have to craft it manually into bone blocks, but I'm going to make a whole system to make it craft into bone blocks with a new crafter that we have on the server. So that will be cool. And I'm going to do that with the next farm I'm going to build, which will be an iron farm. We're going to build an iron farm right here. It's going to be a really nice farm. How about we get straight into it? Let's build our iron farm. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Look at that. That is one heck of an iron farm right there. You might notice that all the dirt up there, that will be removed once we get all of the people, the villagers and the zombies into each module. I'll have to get the villagers onto these beds sleeping, and then I'll break the beds, and then they'll fall down into here, and then they'll be in the correct spot. And then with the boats, I need to get a zombie in each one, and so I just need to get the zombie into this area, and then they'll walk down to the villagers. But before they can get to it, they will get trapped in the boat. And this will be pretty boring. This is the worst part of each farm, is dealing with the mobs, I swear. But this is the last time we'll have to deal with mobs in this video. So let's get those guys in there and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, the iron farm is completed. I got some cats even running around here. The iron golems will fall down from the sky into our pit of fire. Getting these villagers and zombies in here was a pain in the booty. And even over here, I closed this trap door so that they could go to sleep, and then this guy right here wouldn't go to bed, so I went in there and I opened the trap door back up and he went across and he got killed by the zombie, so I might have to put another villager in that one. But I still don't think any iron golems have gone in here, so I don't know what is going on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's one. Yeah. Yeah. And then his big flame even lights up the bottom. Nice. Very cool. And then once he dies, all his stuff will go through a water stream down here. And then I have auto crafter set up to make iron blocks and the red dye. But the way I did that is I have 2 filters for the roses. So once those fill up, then I'll start getting red dye. And then I have a bunch of crafter systems in here. It's very cramped, so I can't really show you all how it works. You probably look up a YouTube tutorial. It's not too complicated. But yes, very nice. I'm very happy to have that. And I've already have 5 iron blocks for me, which is very cool. I've been waiting to have an iron farm because I'm planning on using a lot of iron in this world. And I know iron isn't for any dyes, but the red dye I guess I could use for dyes. But I also have the red rose one, so it's not really that needed. I just needed the iron for a bunch of hoppers and stuff. But you might be wondering, Opticality, you said you were going to build a dye shop. You made the flower farms. Where are you going to get your other dyes from? Well, so I made the Wither Rose farm with Void Bit, so that gets me the black. And I already had this moss farm, which gets me all the bone meal for the flower farm and for the white dye. So I have all the grayscale, and then I have red, orange, yellow dyes. But I'm missing the green and the blue. So I'm going to need to build a cactus farm, which I'll do right here. And then the only way to farm blue dye that I know of is cornflower, so I will also build a cornflower farm right after that. And then my last farm, I'm going to keep a mystery for now. Wait till the end of the video, it's going to be a really cool one. We're going to meet up with Chili. We're going to build it at the shopping district. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited to show you all, but how about for now, in my tired, mentally exhausted state that I'm in, let's get a cactus farm built. All right, everyone, there we have it. A small, simple cactus farm. We can always add more layers in the future, but I think 3 will do just fine for now during this 24-hour challenge. I'm so excited because I'm nearing the end. Only one more, the blue flower farm, and then it will be time for the cool one with Chili. So this one, it's pretty simple. It just grows the cactus up here, and since it can't be by that fence, it will break off, go down into the water stream down here. The stream goes all the way underground underneath here, and they go and get deposited on this side. So there we go. I have one one cactus already, which not very much, but eventually we'll have a lot. And look how much iron we have, 27 blocks. That, I don't know, it's not great. I thought it would be a little bit better than that, but it's gonna suit my needs just fine. There is one last thing I want to do before I leave this area. I built this new villager cage, and all the villagers I want to fall down onto this slime block. So if I dig straight up here, there probably will be a villager that will fall. Yeah, and then, I didn't get to see him bounce. Yeah, there we go. And then every time a villager comes down, he'll bounce like that. But for now, there's just a lot up there, so they'll have to do it the normal way. But yeah, that is my new way of getting villagers down to my new area. I just need to make it so that's the only way they can go. I need to make walls right where those guys are standing. But for now, let's head to our next farm. So, as I said, my next farm is a cornflower farm. Cornflowers are the ones that you can craft into blue dye. And to find the best place to make a cornflower farm, I went to a couple different meadows, which is where they spawn the most. And I found the most concentrated area of blue cornflowers that I could build the square in, where I will constantly bone meal. Because if you don't know, this block will only grow roses. It will never grow any other flower, only roses. So I had to bone meal, break the grass, bone meal, break the grass to try to see which flowers go where. And then I found the most optimal place to put this square. I'll get some red and some of this, I think purple probably. Magenta. I'll get some red and some magenta also, which I don't really need because I have everything else, but I'm mainly just doing it for the cornflower, so it's okay. This farm should be very simple. It's probably the simplest farm out of all the ones that we're doing today, but let's get it done. This farm was by far the easiest one I have done today. It only took like 5 minutes to get this thing constructed. I have not tested it yet. Hopefully it works. Let's throw some bone meal in this barrel here, and that should be going into a dispenser underneath that is fired by observers. I need to do this one first. There we go. Very, very loud, but it is working. It is working very nice. Stop the farm. Come on, stop it. From that, just under a stack of bone meal, I got a stack and a half of cornflower. So that's more than just a 1-to-1 ratio, which would be my big flower farms, which is great. Very, very awesome. I'm happy to have this on the server. And that means... Bum, 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 bum. We only have one more farm to complete. We just need to get Chili, and then we can build the farm. But this one is going to be located in the shopping district, so I'll meet you there. Here we are at the shopping district, and across the way from the bridge, there's a giant hole that looks super, super ugly. Yeah, that's because it's not done yet. I am going to be building a giant shop in this hole right here. And it is going to sell the dyes that we have been building farms for, but I'm not going to build that today. But underneath it, Chili and we're going to build a concrete maker. And people can buy passes to use the concrete maker. So I can sell sand and gravel and terracotta and glass, and people can make any kind of colored block they need. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. This concrete maker is super, super cool. It is Chili's design, and Chili is a redstone genius. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm going to get Chili on here with me. We're going to build this thing, and I'll show you what it's like once it's completed. It is currently 5:30 p.m. I have been on Minecraft since 8 in the morning, pretty much. This is like a full-time job, you know, just building farms. But no, this is the only day I'm doing this, okay? And then I don't want to build a farm for the rest of my life. Just kidding, just kidding. I'll probably have to build more farms in this server anyway, but it'll be a while. It'll be a while, okay? Anyway, are you ready? Let's go. All right, everyone, a quick, like 3 or 4 hours later, and I finished my last farm, the 10th one, and I am drained. I am ready to go to bed and not play Minecraft for the next couple days. But this thing is absolutely amazing. It's really, really cool looking. Look at the sneak peek, okay? Okay, so first of all, you get an unlimited pass or a one-time use pass. If you get one of the unlimited pass, which I earned fair and square today, I'm just gonna take one for myself. Then you can use it into here and you can go in as many times as you want and it will give it back to you. But the one-time use ones, you put it in, it'll just be burned up. Eventually this all is going to be a concrete shop and this is going to be near the exit of the shop and the exit is going to go up a water vader over there. But if I put my pass in, my unlimited pass, I press the button, it's going to give me back my pass, it's going to open the door for me. And then there's a sign, turn on blast chamber before use. Over here's the blast chamber lever. It'll turn on the TNT rain. It will rain some TNT. And then on the other side, it just says turn it off before exit. Make sure people turn it off. We also have a cobblestone generator. And then you put in your concrete powder in there. And then it will automatically feed you the concrete powder as you stand here and you place it. Do not operate while under the influence. Do not operate while pregnant. Here's the manual. Bunch of stuff in there. I'm not going to read through that though, because this video is probably already pretty long. And then here's where you get your crap once it's made. You'll jump down here and it will automatically be put into these chests. I'm just going to grab this stuff because this is just stuff that fell down the hole while we were building the thing. And then you can go back up the water vader. And then this is what it looks like from here. But how about we give it a test? Shall we turn it on? I'm going to turn on the blast chamber. Let's see if that works. Come on, yeah, it's starting to rain TNT. Okay, let's turn on the cobblestone generator and see what that does. It's pushing cobblestone, pushing it over, pushing it there, and then it's gonna push it out. Yes, it's working, it's working. So then now when it comes far enough, the TNT is going to start blowing it up. Oh, nice, that's amazing, that's amazing. And then I don't have any concrete powder on me, but we're going to do / shadow schedule use interval 1. And then I'm just gonna place that stone there, and it's just gonna be act like it was concrete powder, and it's gonna go super fast. Look at that. I already placed the entire stack. And that's just how it's gonna be for the concrete powder. And then since there's a block behind this, there's a leaf with water in it, so when you place the concrete powder, it'll automatically get turned into concrete and then get blown up. And now I can go down to the get your crap hole and get my cobblestone that I just made. The cobblestone generator mainly is just so once you make all of your concrete, then you don't want all of your concrete just to be stuck in there, so you turn on the cobblestone generator and it'll push all of your concrete out. Oh, wow, it did break 2 blocks of the wall. What the heck? That's so stupid. But it'll push all your concrete out, so it'll make sure you get every single bit of concrete that you make. There is no losses in this machine. It is very meticulously designed. Let me just show you the redstone behind here. If I go down to this hole, into the employees only room. Alright, the cobblestone generator is going. It pushes all the cobblestone out. Look at that. So satisfying. Pushes all the cobblestone around through the thing. Yes. Look at it all working together. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is the coolest thing of lab. That's why it costs a stack of diamonds for unlimited pass. The amount of work that went into this, we need all these diamonds we can get, okay? Oh, but I'm so happy that you guys watched to the end of the video. I'm not gonna say it was that fun to make. Today was a hard day. I gotta let you know that was a hard day. I don't usually play video games all day. This is a very rare occurrence for me, but I'm glad I got all those farms done. It's nice sense of relief, nice sense of accomplishment. Now I'm ready to build a dye shop right here, and it's gonna be so amazing. I'm excited for it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.